Would you date a trans person, honestly? Think about it for a second. Okay, got your answer? Well, if you said no, I'm sorry, but that's pretty discriminatory.
Me and the boys on our way to be discriminatory? Am I gonna get banned for making this video? Probably. That's why I created a backup for when that does occur. Yeah, I'm not creative with names, but it gets the job done. Anyways, my inevitable termination aside, today we're gonna be discussing trans women. More specifically, the concept of straight men dating trans women, and also why that shit's never gonna happen. Now before I see someone say, Serial's a transphobe. Listen, I'm not a transphobe. For one, I'm not scared of trains. I've seen Thomas the Tank Engine and I'm not scared of that fucker. For two, if you want to fuck up your body with surgery and hormone therapy, that's not really my problem. Now with that being said, I'm gonna say a controversial opinion. There is a difference between trans women and biological women. Just because you chopped off your dick and injected yourself with estrogen, it doesn't mean you're the same as a natural born woman. Why do you think the term trans woman exists in the first place? With that being said, it should be pretty clear why literally every straight guy in existence isn't into that shit. Now I'm gonna explain this crazy concept called preference. It's been scientifically proven that people can't pick what they're attracted to. It's just how your brain's wired. You don't get to pick that shit. Well, under normal circumstances, that is. With that being said, why would the logic be any different for transvestites? Why do we suddenly have to change our biological attraction for the sake of accepting your shitty life choices? Let me give you a scenario. Let's say I ask out this woman and she says,
"No thanks, I'm only into women."
"Whoa, you don't want to date me because of my gender? What a heterophobic bitch." Do you see what's wrong with this scenario? If you can't control what you're attracted to, then why the fuck would different rules apply to transvestites? You're the one who gave into your gender dysphoria. Why the fuck are you giving the rest of the world shit for your actions? Heterosexual, by definition, is a term used for people of the opposite sex to be attracted to each other. Here, let's pretend sex and gender are different concepts. Sex being whether you're born as a man or a woman, and gender being whatever you want to identify as. Being trans is a gender identity, not a sex, so trans women aren't even included as women for heterosexual people. These motherfuckers need to understand that there's a difference between tolerance and acceptance. Just because people will tolerate your behavior doesn't mean they'll accept it. The idea that people should change their own ideals and attraction for the sake of making you feel accepted because of your own actions is such a fucking stupid concept. You want to give yourself life-altering procedures? Fine, I don't overtly give a shit. But don't expect people to turn a blind eye to their own morals just because you want justification for your own dumbass actions. Here's a crazy idea. Why don't transgenders just go after people who are into that shit? I'm sure on this long list of made-up sexualities, there's at least one for transvestites, so how about you go for those fucks? Well, Serial, you're not really understanding the issue. The problem is that you're not accepting trans women as real women. Yeah, because I'm the villain for wanting my women with a uterus and XX chromosomes. I prefer my women natural born instead of
jerry-rigged out of a toe and some old skin?
I hate this concept of the world should change for me and my shitty decisions. No, how about you learn that the world doesn't revolve around you and most people aren't willing to conform to your ideals just because you wasted money on a life-altering procedure. You want to mutilate your body? Fine, but don't expect people to just blindly accept your decision, let alone date whatever gender you think you are. Anyways, that's all for today. If you enjoyed, subscribing would be greatly appreciated. And like I said before, I now have a second account for when I inevitably get terminated.